Hi, I'm Nancy. Welcome to my channel, Running with Scissors. If you're new, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. I have a real treat for you today. Before we add to our little Christmas village and read the scripture reference, I want to show you some fabric and some notions I bought on Facebook Marketplace. We're going to head into my sewing room where the light's better and you can see better what I bought. Let's go on over. Don't go away. Okay, I thought it'd be better to show you what I have here in the sewing room where the light's better. Let's start with some of the notions. Now, I did get quite a bit of thread. Now, I know a lot of people like their Gutermann thread, and that's all they'll use, but it came with what I bought. It was $30 for everything that I'm going to show you. I think she originally had it at $45 and marked it down to $30, and I still think $30 was a good deal. The thread on this side, this side still got a little wrapping around it, so you tell that it's never even been opened. Piece Goods Shop. It's all polyester type thread. Thread over here doesn't still have the little wrapping on it. I think that one does. But some of these you could tell have not been open. They're still, the thread's still stuck in the little groove, and the little notch. So, but I got different colors of thread. This thread's not been opened, still has the wrapper on it. I got this red one for my serger. Now the white ones I don't know that I will use because I'm not sure where they've been. They're not real, they're kind of dirty. And you see if you look real close. So I got to thinking of maybe I could unwrap them and get rid of some of that, but I think by the time I did that I'd lose half of it. So I may not be using the white, but the red, it looks fine, and this brown too. So anyway, all of the this thread was in that package. Okay, then I think she was just trying to get rid of stuff. The woman I bought it from, it was from her mother. Her mother was trying to downsize her sewing room. Now this looks older than dirt, doesn't it? It says on it, keep scissors here for those jobs that are pending. They'll always be handy for your sewing and mending. And it's a little thing you can hang up and put your scissors in. I'm not sure how old it is, but the back of it says it was $3.59, I think, from Storybrook Gardens. Anyway, it's kind of cute. Then I've got some shoulder pads. I probably will never use the shoulder pads, but the good thing about being in the ASG, the American Sewing Guild, when we have our meetings, they set a table up and you can bring anything in you don't want that you're not using, fabric or patterns or books or notions, whatever, and just put them out there, and there may be somebody that might want it, and I might be taking that there because I don't think I'd ever use that. Then there's something called a luau net. Now, I've not opened it, but I'm wondering if you open it up, does it hang? Is it like a curtain? Probably ought to open that up and see what it is. Why don't we do that right now? I can't imagine anybody wanting this thing. What is it? A luau net? I don't know. It almost looks like yarn. I don't know. Looks like a bunch of yarn, but does it? But it looks like it's together. All right, here we go. I'm just going to take it. I'm just going to unwrap it. Oh, it is a net. All right, people. What in the world would I use this for? It says luau net. I don't know. I don't think I'm going to be doing anything with this. I think she's just trying to get rid of stuff. I don't know. Then there's something called a needle punch. Would that be used with maybe leathers or faux leathers? I'll get it up and I'll get it out. It's got this. And then this, I don't know what that is. Can you see that? And then there's, looks like a couple of needles in here. But I'm thinking maybe it has something to do with leather, faux leather. I don't know. I have no idea what this thing is. Put it back in there. And the last thing, as far as notions, is this, which I know I won't use. They're CDs. Let me show you. They're CDs. And it is from Home Publishing 2000, Microsoft. It's complete web and print publishing. It looks like it's to make cards with. It says, lets you create all your home desktop publishing projects easily. Now, everyone in your family can make greeting cards, calendars, banners, awards, email projects, and more, and that's what that is. But a lot of people's laptops don't even have slots for these discs. So I'll just have to see if anybody wants it. If you want it, let me know. It's yours. Okay, so those are the notions. Now I'm going to show you the fabric, and I'm going to show you the fabric kind of from my least favorite to my absolute most favorite. First of all, I'm going to show you this one. There's 2 yards of this. It is a woven, and honestly, I don't know which is the front and which is the back. If you look at this, here's one side. See how it's real sparkly? And you know how normally it is when you when you get fabric, they usually have it folded with the right side inside. So I'm not sure. So here's that. Is that the right side? You see the sparkles, but then when I open it up, that's what the other side looks like. Is that the right side? What do you think? Because I was thinking this side might make a nice pair of pants, but I still kind of think that might be the wrong side. I don't know. There's a couple of yards of that. So, I don't know. It's interesting. As I said, there's that side. And then there's the other side. Tell me what you think. That's probably the right side, you think? And what do you think I should make with it? Would it make a nice pair of pants? It's kind of a heavy fabric. So, I don't know. All right. Then I have 2 yards of this knit, and it is a crazy color. I don't know. I mean, look at this. I don't know. Would that color look good on me? It's a knit. You could make maybe a nice, like a long sleeve tee with it, I'm thinking. But it is kind of a interesting color. I think there's 3 yards of that. Okay. Now this is an interesting thing. There's 2 yards of this, and I have never seen anything like it before, but the fabric has already got pleats in it. And I don't know whether they go up or they go down. Let's look at this way. See, there's pleats. I suppose it could make a skirt, or it could even make a top, you know, with the little pleats in it. So, you know, what do you think? It is kind of sheer, a little bit sheer, but there's got pleats. And then this other piece also has pleats, but whoever was sewing it, they sewed it in a tube. See right here on this side, see they've sewn it right there? So it's kind of like a tube. Of course, that could be cut. So I got another one with some pleats. So these two I'm not sure about. So now this one here, I really like it. It's a faux leather. And the first thing I thought is one of those train bags. Remember the train bag I had so much trouble with and had to fix? Wouldn't this make a nice faux leather train bag? Look at this. I really like that. But that's the first thing I thought of. No, I wouldn't want to make pants with it. You know, people like to wear those leather pants, but I think that, yeah, I think it would make a really nice travel bag, or one of those train bags. So I'm pretty pleased with that piece. Okay, now, before I show you the fabric that's my absolute favorite, I do have two bolts I want to show you first. I have this one, and it says on here that it is a 71% polyester and 29% rayon, but is a very sheer. Now that's the wrong side. Let's show you the right side. And there's the right side. Isn't that pretty? But it's very sheer. But I was thinking you could make a really pretty top, but of course you'd have to wear a cami under it, or line it, of course. But it is pretty. I do like that. It's got a little bit of texture. Let me get a little closer so you can see it. And this was 4.472 yards. You know, when I bought fabric before Joann's closed, one of the Joann's I went to, they unrolled everything and measured it. But the other one I went to, they didn't do that. They just counted the folds. And if you count each fold is a yard. And it's pretty close, because this other one I'm going to show you, I just counted the folds and said, oh, it's about 8 yards. And it says right on it, 8.083. See, there's what it says about the yards. And I did, counting the folds, I counted about 8. Now this is a kind of a tool. It says on here, novelty netting wave tool, novelty netting. And it's 67% polyester and 33% metallic yarn. And I was thinking, I know some of those little girls, a couple of my granddaughters, they like to wear those little tulle skirts. And sometimes they wear them over little shorts, because that's certainly nothing I think I would wear. But it's kind of interesting. What do you think? Got any other ideas I could use this for? Got 8 yards of it. Okay. Now, let me show you the ones that I just really, really like. I showed this all to my husband, and he saw this one. He goes, "Ooh, I like this one." There's a yard and a half of this. It is a knit. It's kind of a heavier knit. I keep saying I need to learn my fabrics. But let me hold this up for you. Look at that. I think that's pretty cool. They said it is a knit. Let me, so it's got some good stretch to it. But yeah, I was pretty pleased with that piece. Now this next piece, it's written on the edge of the fabric. It says it is a animal scribble shantung. An animal. I don't know where I don't see any animals, but that's what they call animal scribble shantung. I had to look that up because I wasn't sure what that was, and I looked it up. It's a type of silk, plain weave, from the Chinese province of Shandong. Now, this is interesting because that's the wrong side, and even the wrong side's kind of pretty, right? Well, when you look at the right side, let me open it up to the right side. It is, I think it's just beautiful. Look at this. This is the right side. What do you think of that? Isn't that beautiful? Open it up some more and I'll hold it up. Isn't that pretty? That would make a really pretty flowy dress. It's so shiny and it's silky. So I love that. And that has, I think this is the one that has 3. I got all these sticky Post-it notes, and they're all falling off. So this one, I think, is 3 yards. Yeah, I think this one was 3 yards. But I just think it's beautiful. I was really tickled when I got this. Just beautiful. And the last one I got, I think it's a kind of a viscose. I don't think it's a charmeuse. And it's another one of those where the wrong side is pretty. See, there's the wrong side. I got 4 yards of this. That's the wrong side, but when you look at on the right side, when you open it up to the right side, I just think this is absolutely gorgeous. Look at this. Isn't that beautiful? I love it. That'd make another really pretty, flowy dress, or even a nice blouse. I mean, there's enough here to make a nice blouse with, and maybe a dress and a blouse, depending on how much fabric you need for the dress. But this is my favorite. I do like the Shantung, but I really like this. And this actually was from Joann's. If you look at it, it says it designed and produced exclusively for Joann's stores. So, yep, the old Joann's. But I just think that is so, so pretty. It's kind of neat. You know, when I decided to get it, they put pictures in the Facebook Marketplace, and you can kind of see some of the pictures. And I kind of got an idea that there was some fabric I might want, but it's still the same as kind of a mystery box. You get the mystery boxes from Fabric Mart or some of those other places that have mystery boxes. It was kind of like getting a mystery box. You didn't know exactly what you're getting, but I am pretty pleased for my $30. I mean, to me, it was worth it just for these 3 pieces of fabric, and also for that faux leather. Those are probably my 4 favorites. And the rest of it, yeah, if I don't use it, I can always take it over to one of the meetings at my sewing guild and lay it on the freebie table, and maybe somebody else can use it and would like to have it. So anyway, I thought you'd enjoy seeing that you can sometimes find things like this. Like I said, this was Marketplace. I have bought fabric from estate sales, and I actually had bought quite a bit of fabric from a lady on Craigslist. So just keep your eyes open and look around, and you may be able to find what you need. This lady lived fairly close to me. It just so happened I was going to go in the afternoon to pick it up, and I had an appointment kind of in her end of town, and I was already there, so I just sent her a note and said, I'm close by. Could I come by now in a few minutes? She said, yep, come on over, and did, and there you go. So anyway, that's what I have for you. So now we can go and add to our little Christmas village and read the next passage from the Bible on the Christmas story. Don't go away. Okay, what'd you think about that? I've got some pretty good fabric there, some not so great, but I'm pretty pleased with what I got for my $30. And the ones I showed you that I really, really like, I'm looking forward to making them up. Probably after the new year, of course. Okay, let's go ahead and add to our village. That's what we have so far. We added a little hotel yesterday. So let's see what the next one is. Oh, my tree almost fell over. So, day 5. They have them taped up pretty good. I'm about to rip this one. All right, what do we have? Well, it's another tree. It's another tree. Okay. And number 5 goes right here. Okay. And now we have another tree. Okay. Now, let's go ahead and look at the verse for day 5. This is from Psalm 72:10. May the kings of Tarshish and of the coastlands render him a tribute. May the kings of Sheba and Seba bring gifts. Psalm 72:10. Well, I did the same thing from yesterday's verse. I looked it up to see what did that verse mean? What is it talking about? And here's what I found. Psalm 72:10 describes a future kingdom where distant kings from lands like Tarshish and Sheba will bring gifts and pay tribute, symbolizing universal homage to a righteous ruler. This verse represents both the ideal of justice and peace under King Solomon's reign and serves as a prophecy of the Messiah's future universal reign, when all nations will submit to his authority and honor him. Okay, I hope you enjoyed today's video. I'll be back tomorrow for day 6 of Vlogmas. Y'all take care. God bless. Goodbye.